Big shockwaves are hitting Brazilian football. Imagine a Brazil squad announcement with no Neymar, no Rodrygo, and not even a single Real Madrid player included. Sounds unbelievable, right? But that's exactly what just happened, and the football world can't stop talking about it. Carlo Ancelotti, Brazil's head coach and one of the most respected managers in football history, has shaken things up like never before. His squad for the upcoming qualifiers has left millions of fans stunned, and the reasons behind his decisions might surprise you even more. So, why did Ancelotti leave out Neymar, Rodrygo, Vinícius Júnior, Militao, and even the rising star Endrick? Is this a tactical masterstroke or a risky gamble that could backfire? Stay tuned, because in this report, we'll break down everything Ancelotti said, the real reasons behind the shocking exclusions, and what it means for Brazil moving forward. Let's start with the two biggest names in this drama, Neymar Jr. and Rodrygo goes. When asked about leaving them out, Carlo Ancelotti was crystal clear and brutally honest. He said, "I don't need to talk to Neymar or Rodrygo about being excluded from the squad. If they want to talk, they can call me. Rodrygo has my number. Neymar, I'm not sure if he does, but the same applies to him." Yes, you heard that right. Ancelotti isn't chasing after players, no matter how big their names are. His message was simple. The door is always open, but only if you're fit, active, and performing. He praised Neymar as a player, acknowledging his talent, but stressed that injuries and lack of match fitness make it impossible to include him right now. The same goes for Rodrygo. Without regular minutes and full sharpness at club level, there's no place for him in the Brazil squad. Now here comes the real bombshell. Brazil's new squad does not feature a single Real Madrid player. Not one. That means Eder, Militao, Endrick, Vinícius Júnior, and Rodrygo are all missing. For a team once nicknamed Mini Brazil because of its Brazilian stars at Madrid, this is almost unthinkable. So why did Ancelotti, who knows these players better than almost anyone else, leave them all out? Vinícius Júnior, currently suspended for one match. Ancelotti decided that calling him up just to miss the first game made little sense. Rodrygo, lacking regular minutes at club level, so left out until he regains rhythm. Endrick, still young, still adapting, and not playing enough competitive football recently. Eder Militao, returning from injury, but not yet fully ready for international level intensity. Critics argue there's another reason, to protect Real Madrid's Brazilian players from fatigue and injuries before the intense European season. But whether you agree or not, the outcome is the same. No Madrid stars in Brazil's squad, and that's a headline nobody expected. Ancelotti also made something else very clear. To play for Brazil, fitness is non-negotiable. He said, "They must be 100% fit. That is the most important condition. If they are not fully ready, I will call someone else." There is no need for further explanation. In other words, reputation doesn't earn you a place in this team. Not Neymar's legacy, not Rodrygo's potential, not even Vinicius' superstar status. For Ancelotti, only those fully fit, active, and ready to contribute immediately will wear the famous yellow jersey. He also revealed that 9 players from the previous squad are missing this time, including Carlos Augusto, Beraldo, Leo Ortiz, Danilo, Andreas Pereira, Gerson, Antony, and Vinicius. The reason? He wants to explore new options and better understand players who haven't had much of a chance yet. What makes this situation even more interesting is Ancelotti's long-term vision. He knows the World Cup is approaching, and Brazil cannot afford to depend on stars who are frequently injured or unavailable. Instead, he wants to build a squad where every player can be trusted, not just in terms of talent, but also physical condition and mentality. He admitted that he doesn't personally know all the new players very well yet. Tactically, yes, but he wants to see them up close to judge if they can truly contribute to the national team. This is why he's rotating the squad, even if it means shocking exclusions. As expected, reactions have been explosive. Some fans fully support Ancelotti, praising his professionalism and refusal to bow to pressure. They argue that Brazil needs discipline, structure, and clear rules, not favoritism for big names. Others, however, are furious. How can you imagine a Brazil team without Neymar, or Vinícius Júnior? For many, it feels like watching a concert without the headline performers. Critics believe leaving out so much star power could weaken Brazil, especially against tough opponents like Ecuador and Paraguay. Some conspiracy theories are even floating around, suggesting that Ancelotti deliberately avoided picking Real Madrid players to keep them injury-free for the club season. After all, he was their manager not so long ago, and many think his loyalty still lies with Madrid. At the end of the day, Ancelotti is sending a powerful message. No player, no matter how famous, is bigger than the team. Neymar, Rodrygo, Vinicius, they will all have chances to return, but only if they prove their fitness and consistency on the field. For now, Brazil is heading into these qualifiers with a fresh squad, filled with new faces and opportunities. It may be risky, but it could also be exactly what Brazil needs. A squad built not on star names, but on reliable, match-ready warriors. So what do you think? Has Carlo Ancelotti made the right call by leaving out Neymar, Rodrygo, and all the Real Madrid stars? Or is he taking too big a gamble by ignoring Brazil's most talented players? One thing's for sure, this is one of the boldest squad announcements in Brazil's recent history, and all eyes will be on Ancelotti to see if his gamble pays off. Stay tuned, because this Brazil story is far from over.